What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Transformers Studio Series Stinger. Alright, up next we have the Decepticon Stinger, and I'm happy to tell you right off the bat, this is a better figure than this thing. This is what happened to it after ULTRAZILLA Jr. got his hands on it for a few minutes. Yeah, we'll put that guy to the side. We don't need him for the rest of our review. Please check out my Bumblebee review if you haven't. It is quite nightmarish, though the actual bee himself is okay. First off, I want to have to cite one QC issue that's kind of annoying. He is missing one of his mirrors. Here he is on one. As you can see, they're probably really easy to come out. Here's the other. Yeah, I barely touched this guy, and before I even transformed him, I saw that. So good job, good times. So yeah, missing one. What are you gonna do? It's on the back in robot mode. That's what matters the most to me. Otherwise, it's a really nice looking car. The Decepticon symbol, it kind of gets lost on that front hood there, but that's not the worst thing. And I really do like the color of this plastic here. It's kind of pearlescent, and that's cool. And it continues all through the back here. Very nice. You have a clear mirror. These little headlights here are like picked out in like a gunmetal gray, which is cool. You got black over here. You got some silver and black down here, which looks nice. Black on the back. Nice silver and black. This is a very good Decepticon looking vehicle. Although it kind of looks like the back could be the front as well. That was almost a little confusing. As you can see, it tabs together much better than B did. So that is not bad. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Now he also comes with these blades. That's what they all look like right here. Very simple molding. And in this mode you can like attach them. There's a couple of spots to do so. If you want to do one of those jams. I mean, you can like get the rest of this down for storage if you want. Not a big fan of storage per se. But then again, I'm not a big fan of displaying my stuff in alt mode. And that's how he looks. You can't really roll around with him too much, but yep. Do you want to do that? As far as rolling around in general, he does have these annoying pieces at the bottom. So did Bumblebee. But the wheels roll fine. It's just definitely like the other pieces kind of touch down along it a little bit. There's no good place to really like get these guys to sit well. I guess I did it a little bit just now, but kind of placed that in there, but it's really not an ideal situation. See that? I don't know. Could be better. Then again, a lot of stuff doesn't really roll well on the surface. Is what it is. So we're going to get into transformation now. As I always say, please don't look at my transformations for your transformations. I'm just not great at it. You might as well look at the really bad directions, which, man, I stopped looking at directions really quick with these. It starts me, and that's about it. So yes, there's much better people out there on YouTube with better transformation sequences than I. And sometimes I'm like transforming it up here because I go crazy and try to figure it out and blah blah blah. Look at my transformations for your amusement, for you know, what every regular person deals with and the frustrations of that. If you want to be entertained, don't look at them as a how-to. I don't like doing how-tos anyway. I don't know, it feels too generic then. Or feels too not genuine, you know? You know what I'm saying? Reviews are not how-tos. Like, you don't listen to a movie review for them to explain to you how a movie is made, right? Think about it. Anywho, just my 2 cents. I do appreciate the reviews that do that, though. Now, I can't even recall what I started off with here. Good times. I might have to look at my directions, because I can't really. Let's get these out of the way. How about that? Let's start there. Let's get these out of the way. It must help out to get things out of the way. I just like start on pegging stuff. Like, look for where it's pegged in and just start. I gotta say, and this is going back to the Bumblebee review, that there was no real eureka moment with the Bumblebee review, and that's something I'm always like, yeah, you know, like, and I'll start being able to figure out everything. There was none of that in that with that figure. It was just kind of like, oh my god. So anywho, this figure much better that way, and I do love how this untabs and becomes his gun. That's really like his like arm blaster thing, whatever it is. I can't even remember this character in the movie, to tell you the truth. But yeah, it's awesome. That's a really cool and neat little thing. So I dig that a lot. A lot, for real. Not even kidding. I think it's neat. Now you'll notice nothing has fallen apart on me quite yet. When I did transform it the first time, this piece here, which ends up being his crotch piece, did pop off. But that was it. It was just the one piece. Stark contrast to Bumblebee. So as you see, I kind of folded everything down here. And then you flip up the feet, just get that done and out of the way. These come down here, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'll put them down there for now. And then I'll, I think they do, figure out as we go. So this is all gonna come down. See, well, my problem is I always kind of just start moving this closer to me, just because I'm like struggling and I'm trying to figure things out, you know? It's just natural to do that, so sometimes I just don't get it in camera. That's another reason why you should look at my reviews for that. Oh wait, we're gonna have to do some spinning here. We're gonna have to do some spinning. I probably will have to cut away and check out. Ooh, you see that? I almost knocked this one off. That is very, very fragile, guys. So I know I didn't do it before and it didn't get lost here because I didn't have it for sure. Like I said, even before transformation. Yep, there's no doubt about that. There's his head. This does spin. That's gonna be down here. Hi. And this part comes out, right? Yeah, see? This parts spin in to form his chest. And that's pretty neat as well, I thought. That was pretty nice. So this is gonna come down here and spin out his arms. Oop, that popped off. Didn't the first time, but I think I moved it the wrong way. So that's gonna come down. It kind of sort of tabs into place, like a really soft tab. And you got these pieces here. You want to open them up a little bit. Can't remember if this goes up or down. I don't know if it really matters either way. So this is gonna have to tab into these somehow. Oh, now I got his leg popping off. This guy is not cooperating. Well, I got him mostly. I just gotta figure out what am I doing wrong here. Because that needs to go in there. Alright, I'm gonna cut away, check the directions real quick, and we'll get back to it. Alright, there's actually really nothing to it. I'm just not going back further enough. I was thinking this peg had to go in here, which is this piece, and then you pop it back like this. But this just ends up going in here. So you'll hear it. See? Nice. And then you want to get these guys up here. These just kind of hang out up here. Like so. Like, I wish they just did something better than what they do up here. They just kind of sit there. A little bleh. But as you can see, you can't really see this thing until, you know, it's just back there. So it's not the biggest of deals to me as a guy that doesn't really, that never displays his transformers in alt mode. So yeah, and that, my friends, is Stinger, the Stinger Splash, making his big splash. And this guy looks decent. You know, it's not bad. I don't know if I have this correct. I feel like this thing should do more, but I mean, is it like a Megatron type thing? I don't even remember. Kind of feels like it. Is it turned this way? I don't know. Feels the best this way. Do I have the box here? I thought I brought the box over. I did. Let's see what the box looks like. Which is nice. Nice art. These guys have some really nice art for sure. I really like these boxes. Now it's basically the way I have it. So, thought it did a little more. It doesn't, but I'm glad to see. It's fine. So, taking a look at this guy. Well, this actually, you know what? Let's finish him off here better, because you got this stuff in the back, and you want to be able to you can place them on either side, however you want. I think you could even do like this. Maybe this is better. And now I'm missing one of those. All right, no, here it is. Something like that. However you want to do it. Make it nice. Make it look nice. I don't know what's official, and I don't care. But that does look cool back there. It just gives it a nice filled out look in the back. So pretty cool. Again, however you wanna display it is fine. I don't really think it's a big deal. His head sculpt is pretty nice. I do like the green eyes. There's a little extra black in there on that side, but this side's pretty good. The top is black here. It's really cool. It's kind of mean looking. I feel like I wish the plastic color was a little different for the red, because I feel like a different red would have really made those eyes pop even more. But it doesn't look bad per se. It's smooth. I feel like the molded detail though isn't, and the one thing I did like about Bumblebee a lot was the details. Like this guy, I feel like, I mean, he's probably accurate in these terms, but I feel like there's not enough detail. It's good, but it could be more. Like you see there and there, just feels a little basic in a way. If that makes any sense. Some good details in his leg here, but they're not picked out at all. So just in black, it just kind of gets a little lost. So not bad. Not a bad. I really don't like these that much. Like, they're just supposed to stay up here like this, but it doesn't really like hinge into anything, like tab into anything, and that's just, it feels like it's wrong. And I feels like I want to do something else with them. But I mean, from everything I've seen, basically what they do. Yeah, it's just kind of odd. But it's okay. It's not bad, you know? Not bad at all. Let's check out the articulation. Head's on a ball joint. And you could move him down. It's on a double ball joint, so there you go. That's pretty good. And you got ball joint, and you got these things popping off in the back. Ball joint at his shoulder, as you saw earlier. You got like a little bit of a soft hingy ratchet here for the elbow. You hear it? And you got some rotation there, which is good. It's in a mushroom peg up there. You can't move his waist at all. Ball jointed hips. Hinged knee. And really that's it. I mean, you can move his foot down a little bit. So a little less articulation than Bumblebee, but not bad. Not completely bad. Alright, let's do some size comparisons now. Here he is with his fellow Decepticon Crowbar. And what we got here? We got Ratchet. Fellow Wavemates. Both of them are bigger. If you didn't watch my Bumblebee review, you know, I said that they're making these like to scale properly, so you're gonna have different sizes in the deluxe, which is very good. Different sizes all over the place. I like that idea. I like it. So you can see these guys are a little bigger. Less to be said about that, the better. Here he is with another deluxe. This is the Takara Hot Rod from Titans Return, or Legends, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see how he measures up. He's very small comparatively. And then some other random figures. Here's Chopper. Here is Duke Thomas. And I'll come back to Transformers. Here's Leo Prime. So there you go on that. And that's it for this review. Yeah, much better. He's pretty cool. He's not really floppy. You know, like, which is good. He's a little bit tighter. He stands pretty cool. You know, I have a really slippery table. So yeah, not bad. Like, things aren't really popping off. I mean, some stuff, you know, like his shoulder came out and his leg came out at one point during the review, but I wouldn't say it's completely tough, you know, like completely coming out like Bumblebee did, like all the parts falling off. So that's good. Yeah, and he's good looking enough. I wish he was a little more detailed, maybe some extra paint to pick out some of those details. But otherwise, yeah, I dig this guy enough. I think he's one worth getting. If you like this character, go for it. Definitely better than Bumblebee. It's hard to recommend Bumblebee, you know, unless you're just keeping him in robot mode, which I am. So for me, it's fine. But you have to. There's one thing I didn't say with the Bumblebee review. These guys are $20 each on the Hasbro Toy Shop. So I don't know how much they're gonna be all around at retail. I would say if they were less, that would be a little better to swallow, but I think the movie figure's always been a little bit more expensive for whatever reason, so definitely factor that in there. $20 for this guy, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, $16, $17, I feel better about it. But I got him because I do love the movies. You know, well, I love the designs more than the movies. But there you go. Alright guys, so that's all I have. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and until next time, peace out, peeps.